The soft breeze blows gently on the beach in evening. The returning birds fluttering across the water, spray was cloudy first and became clear after a while. Ripples were going after the beach on and on. This scene inspired us to conceive the waterfront watching platform.
In the initial stage of the form and structure elaboration, we used soapy water and thin rices to simulate the minimal surface. We used 4 kinds of exoskeleton shapes, from the simple to complex, to explore the possibility of forms deriving from the minimal surface.
In the construction of 1 to 10 model, we have a further understanding of the form and structure. The logic of the structure follows the principle that the minimal surface is subdivided. A vertical and horizontal arrangement is used to establish the basic structure skeleton. These discoveries provide visual reference for one-to-one actual construction.
In the actual construction of one-to-one model, we simulated the unique rippling feeling of birds and ripples through the toughness produced by the torsion of selected bamboo materials, creating a transparent internal space and presenting a view filled with unique light and shadow effects.
The middle ring is a closed loop into which sections of high-toughness bamboo slices were sticked up and curled. A lacy oil putty was used to fix, fill gaps, and protect the surface. The supporting part, which consists of 16 mm wide circular bamboos, was shaped through fireburn.
When the lamp lights up, we can see the dancing feathers in the night sky and the water waves rippling in the lake. In constant deliberation, we are exploring the harmonious symbiotic relationship among human, water, and bird. We will work hard for the perfect state.
About the waterfront bird watching platform, our opinion is that its design aims to remind sightseers of the shapes of the flying birds and splashing water, which could stimulate their affections for waterfalls. At the same time, the bird watching platform should be open, where sightseers could feel comfortable and leisure, fusing their bodies together with nature. So this is the answers of ours. Bamboo's variability and elasticity affects us to select it as our ideal material. Its texture is close to the nature, so it can make sightseers get better experience. By using a piece of thin and translucent surface, we have reached 4 goals at the same time: the expressions of imagery, the arrangement of the streamline, the partition of the function, and the creation of an open and transparent space. Both dynamic and static space blend together around the platform. This place is so flexible that sightseers can stand or sit here, following their minds.
In the design process of this case, we have made many explorations and breakthroughs and overcome a variety of difficulties. At first, we need to determine the form. To make the form as light and transparent as possible, using a curved surface and as few touchdown points as possible is the best answer. Following the logic of the minimal surface, we took the violin as the outline and made use of the tension characteristics of soap bubbles themselves to determine the initial shape. After several iterations of modification, it became what it is now. At the beginning, our structure had a column in the middle, because the mechanical properties of this structure could easily be satisfied depending on it. But in order to realize the ultimate effect of the form's likeness, we actively thought and discussed and finally decided to remove the column of the structure system. We pioneered a structure that a hard metering and 4 touchstone bamboo bonds bear the main force, and made use of the flexible outer loop and light surface to form a natural and smooth shape. The whole structure system is in a delicate balance. During the construction of one-to-one model, due to the lack of time and communications with the construction team, the final form of the supporting part was not so satisfactory as we expected. And this is our original design.